guys, what's up? It's Methikz here. You can call me Meth, and today we'll be starting another video of the Builder School series. The last video I did block designs. So today we'll do triggers. I will do separate videos about triggers. All of these triggers will be done in separate videos. So and the comment for me doing triggers was about Kenny Dash again, if you remember him from the last video. So today we'll be doing move trigger and toggle trigger. So these two triggers are from 2.0 or 2.0, whatever you want to call them. So you can use them in there, and 2.1, which I'm on right now. So we'll start with the toggle trigger. So before we start with the toggle trigger, I want to show you guys something. Most levels that use these triggers use them for keys. So keys basically don't do anything. You will give them a color, and if you have this right here. Let's say this block and this. Yeah, that's good. And you give that block a little design. You know what? Let's delete this and use this box right here. So that's basically your design. And some people do this, and there they go, and they get this thing, but it doesn't does anything right here, and they're like, what is this? So and like, what is happening? Is it bugging? It's the same thing with the herds and this poison thingies and all of those. So you know why is this moving? Cause the keys and these things don't do a thing, like nothing. They don't do anything. So um right now this is moving the thing, so I'm going to delete it. Oh, there, delete it. So let's say you need a key, so you can move that out of the way, cause you that's the level about. You need a key. Let me do this smaller. There. So you need the key to get these things out of the way and you don't die. So of course, as I told you, the key won't do anything. You will still die with that. So now we'll explain the toggle trigger. What does the toggle trigger do? Well, this toggle trigger, what it does is disappear and reappear something. So right now, let's say I got this. Wait, I got this thing right here, and I want to make it disappear. We added a group, and we go to toggle trigger, and give it the group we gave to the monster. I don't know what I just did. There we go. Alright, now there you go. So let's do a little start position. Where is that? There, and of course, I forgot, guys. The toggle, crap. The toggle would happen whenever it is positioned. You look at that blue line. That's when it will happen, when the blocks move through there. Of course, the toggle won't appear on the game, but if you see, we passed, and when we reach the toggle, the monster disappears, as you can see. So that's basically what the toggle does. So now we'll put it on action with this key. So what you need to do is to put the toggle right here and give it a group. That's basically it. So wait. Alright, I forgot guys. You need to put this to a group too. So right now it's 7 play and it will disappear, right? Oh, oops. So, but if I didn't tell you guys that this will happen, you see, it still disappears even though we don't touch the key. So what you need to do for that is touch trigger, and that what it does, you see the little line disappear. What that does is that you need to touch the trigger. Look, it didn't disappear, but if we do this, it disappears. So that basically what it does. You need to touch it so it makes function. And um yeah, that's basically it. Oh yeah. So if you don't get the key, that's the key is like making you think it will work with that. So but now let's say you want there's cases where you need a key to get your coin. So let's say we got a coin right here, right? And we added to a group. There you go. We got that coin. So you want the coin to appear when you touch, let's say, this heart. There you go, a heart. So what you need to do is to move the toggle right here to the start and add it to the group. So you start the level without the coin and you don't get it because toggle doesn't makes it invisible. It like completely disappears. So what you need to do is, as I told you, it's the same with the keys. So right now it won't do. Wait, touch triggered. So if you may think if you do that, it will reappear, but it actually doesn't. So what you really need to do is touch activate group. It will activate it, like reappeared. So you see right now there's no coin, but you know this, it reappears. See? So that's basically how the toggle trigger works, and you can do it whenever however you like. It's not with only these things. So you can do it like in a memory level, and suddenly it appears spikes or that. So now we'll move to the move trigger. We'll move to the move. Okay, so the move trigger basically makes objects move. So let's say we got these, the same thing I did on the other place, like that. So right now you can't jump over that, right? So what you need to do is to give that a group. After you've give it a group, you go here. So now this may look complicated, but it really isn't. So this is the group you're going to move, the group one. So this is the time it takes to move the object. Right now we'll leave it on 1 second. It takes 1 second to move, and you choose like what you want the easing, like if you want it to ease in and out, if you want it elastic in, out, bounce, exponential, sign in, or sign, I mean, back, and that's basically also. Now, what you need to do, it won't do anything right now, you see. So right now, what I want this thing to do, I want it to go up, like getting out of the way. So the sign I want it's back out, like move out of the way. So how do you do that? X. Well, let's start with this. X means about a side to side. You see, move to 0, and Y means up and down. So right now, if I want this thing to move to the left 1 block. We put -1. Really, you will think that, and you see that doesn't introduce anything. But if you look close enough, you see right here this. But if you close, see it move back. So um so what does that mean? Why didn't it move a block? Well, a block is 10 of these. So I need to go 10, and you see it will move. I want it to move to the right. I do 10. See, and it moves to the right 10. And if I wanted to move 5 blocks, I type 50 to the right. As you can see, it will move. So um right now, yeah, I said it will I will whatever I just said. Oh crap. So I wanted to move this up. So I'll move keep this on 0, so because I don't want it to move. And why? It's the same thing. 10 each 10 numbers is a block. So you want it to move one block up, you type 10. And what will this thing do? As you can see, it moves out of the way, you see, and the move trigger doesn't isn't on when you play. And of course you can change this whenever you like. Let's say I want it to be bounce in out. Look what this does now. Wait, yeah, I forgot to say some of the easings make this do take more. You see, it like keeps bouncing in and out until it reaches up. So I want it to be on right here, back out, and there you go. So right now, this is basically what the tutorial is about. But I want to add something to it. So most people, unlike on their level, what not most people, but there's many levels where you do boss fights. So I want to do a boss fight with this, with the sheep or ship, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what I call it, sheep. So um most people use these monsters right here for the boss fights. So what you want to do, so the monster follows the player like that. It up and down island like that. So I won't explain what did I just said again? I can't talk today. So I won't explain how exactly how to do a boss fight. But if you want to, after I finish all the triggers, you can tell me to and I will teach you boss fights. So but right now I won't. So you go this and move it to the group. And now you want it to move with the player up and down. You do this, look to player Y, and you put it for how many times you want it to keep moving up and down with the player. So I'll put it 999, so it keeps like almost all the level. As you can see, if I go up and it's lagging, the monster goes up. But there is a problem, and it's that it takes long. So you need to move this all the way back here. So right when you start, it's already wait. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell that the monster it was part of the show. So the monster moves up and down, but it doesn't move um back with you. So what you want to do to fix that, you go here and you lock it to player X, so it move at the side with you. So let's add something right here. There you go. So make the level a bit long. So now the monster looks up, down, and with the side with you. So that's basically how you start boss fights. And that's how you use the move, trigger, and toggle trigger. And right now my level is lagging. Why not? So right now that's basically it. I don't know what I can add. So yeah, that's it. So hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a like, subscribe, and see you all next time. Goodbye.